Hello and welcome to this special edition of Big Sky 35 where we're going to be doing a contest response to Baseball Collector's 5,000 subscribers. Congratulations, Mike, on that. It's a great achievement. And I believe this is my first contest I've really ever entered, I believe, or at all. But this one kind of like when as soon as he said it, I was like, wow, this. I talk about all of this all the time. This is a big subject to me and a lot of people in the community as well. So he had two questions. What has the YouTube community meant to you? And the second one was what YouTuber or influencer or whatever has helped you the most or influenced you the most? I know I'm paraphrasing. I didn't write them down. Uh, just going, I go off the cuff. I don't write anything down. If I do, it's because I really want to get it across. But first off, I have talked about this a lot. Uh, Finding this community was by accident. I was collecting, but I also am a huge gamer. I was playing MLB The Show, trying to get some tricks and tips. And in the show, you build lineups with cards, with Topps cards. And it led me to the community. I wasn't big on YouTube. I wasn't watching YouTube a lot. I just went on there sometimes to get information. I didn't even know it was as big as it was. But then it led to a couple of YouTubers that had big followings, but really their content I don't was sad. They didn't know names, they didn't know players, they didn't know anything outside the new stuff. And my friends at work challenged me, and I took the challenge and created my own. And when I was doing that, I actually the first person in this community that I'll say is really in this community was Mike, and I had him on my channel, my Let's Talk, and blamed him for my PSA registry, good and bad. Really no bad, but to get me into that addiction of grading, which I'm loving every minute of it. But what has the community meant to me overall? I have not hit it, especially during COVID. I live way away from my family. I'm single. Um, I'm happy I'm moving back closer to them. But COVID, I really was the fear of never seeing my loved ones again hit me, and I have not been able to shake it. I've had really bad problems with anxiety, depression, things like that, and this card thing has really got me through it. Uh, and because of that, and how much in this last couple of years I've jumped just right into it. I've been doing this for over 3 years now, but you know, I this last national, going to at least a couple of last card shows, I've really the community and just everything about it, has been very uplifting. It makes me forget about things I don't want to think about, and and also a lot of the inner squabble, as much as it is like on Twitter and other things, just about to me things that don't matter. With cards, it just puts everything else in perspective for me, because I just laugh, and it's kind of funny to me because it's just cards, people on cardboard, and I'm wholeheartedly collect how you want to collect, and don't take any of it too seriously, and I'll get into some people how I get where that comes from probably, but I just have a good time with it, and this community has let me know there's others out there that I am nerding out with and didn't even know. And man, this last national didn't prove that that we are, you know, I don't know what will. I hope this next national is just as good. You go to any card show, it looks like it's the same kind of scene to some extent. But you know, this community has, I dare say, it saved my life. So thank you for that to everyone. Um, I've talked about it on my channel, and I really appreciate that. Now, the people that really have, you know, uplifted me, sent me on this direction, kind of mimic things that have really helped me out with my channel. The first person, I even talked to him last night about this, that I was going to, you know, talk about him. I always do, is Mike O. You know, I don't have a collection like Baseball Collector, but I love watching his channel because he collects differently to me. I love watching channels that collect differently from me. I don't have $1 million collection. You know, I have a nice collection. I'm happy with my collection. I'm not, you know, jealous of anybody else's collection, but that's why I watch some of the channels I watch, because it's amazing to look at that stuff. You know, I've mentioned it before. Holding, we held the 52 Mano at the show last year, and I was shaking. I probably will never get to do that again. With someone, random guy in my hotel lobby, just wanted to show it to our group. We were there, so I've talked about that story more than once. And Mike was there at Westergriff Dave's midlife card crisis. So that is just awesome. And but what Mike did is, it's okay for me to show my Met stuff. It's okay to show my Virginia card, players from Virginia. It's okay to show that stuff. Who cares if it's not, you know, $200 cards you're showing every single time? But it's the passion, the joy of collecting, what you're collecting, how you're collecting, and that comes through. You know, and because of that, I'm part of a group. I feel that's interchangeable with him, that connected and has absorbed me into it, and has really kept me going. And it's great. And it's people like Nina and Reese and D and Ed Westergriff, and you know, House of Cards I've connected with, Victor, the rookie specialist, and I've, you know, all these guys influenced me in some way. Me and Victor just, you know, joke about how we just take things from each other. Uh, and I get knowledge from all of these people. So it's hard to just narrow it down to a few. And in the beginning, I'm not going to lie, I thought about, you know, what am I doing? I'm nowhere like these other people. You know, I only have 15 subscribers, 25 subscribers, whatever. Um, but I, and that was losing focus, because my focus was one thing. And there, those back pages brings it up a lot. Who cares? You're doing it. I hope you're doing it for yourself, and that's where you got to keep. I had to tell myself that, and now it's very accepting of that. And I get the plus side of, you know, talking to people like Rick Oddball, Vintage Collector, and you know, all these people that message me on my comment board, and I watch their videos, and I wish I commented more, but a lot of times I am watching videos. I have them on at work while I'm working, or while I'm doing stuff in the house. I have them up on my TV, so I just kind of roll through a bunch, and I have them queued up, and so sometimes I don't. I try to get back and you know, say something, but it just doesn't always work out. Now, if it's something that really gets to, you know, hits a heartstring, I will. Um, but those are the ones that have influenced me. And there's one person that's not in the card community, but as y'all know, I collect. Well, I'm gonna one more person, and I've mentioned him several times. Ed Westergriff made it okay for me to show my Star Wars stuff on this card channel, because he shows Game of Thrones, Morrissey. You know, I showed my doors. It's because of him. He made it okay for me to go, oh, I can show my other stuff that I'm passionate about in cards. But I'm passionate about other collections too. Those back pages, with his comic books and vinyl. I love Star Wars and video games and comic books. Um, but I have to mention this one person, and is Metal Jesus in the gaming community. He's the one that's given me some ideas of like my intro, outro, um, and I don't go all out like he does, but it was really really nice to get those ideas and how he presents his videos. I've emulated him and Miko. I've told Mike that before. So, and put my own spin on it. I think I've done justice putting my own spin. I've shown that I like to have fun with it. And I just wanted to say that because our community stretches into other communities. And we're best by learning from those others where we can. And sharing knowledge is sharing knowledge. Doesn't have to be about cards. So that's how I feel about the community. I don't hide it. It's something I talk about a lot. I love this community. I love everybody that I interact with. Scott that always comments, and I just, the joy I get out of just talking to people. My Let's Talk now has felt like it's gone in the right direction. Not where I thought it was going to go, but it evolved and better than I ever thought it could be. And my last one kind of proved that. I had a good time with that. And one day I want to be like Carlos. I want to be I Am Scott. Some other people that do similar things. So until next time, be kind to each other, have fun with it, learn from each other, and I'll see you.